Hello and welcome back.
Hello, guys. Listen, we're a little late, but that's all right.
It's Monday.
Life be lifing, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys, to another wonderful episode. We are here on another Monday. How are you, Paul?
I'm good. A busy weekend. I had a wedding this past weekend, and I was gracious and lucky enough to be part of the party. So you know how that is. Rehearsal dinner on Friday, wedding all day on Saturday. I felt like I needed an extra day to recoup, besides just Sunday. So
yes, my weekend was great. But it's even greater now because someone is here.
Why could that be?
Someone is here. I haven't been on. We haven't shared a screen in so long. I hope she can hear me before I bring her in. I'm gonna brag about her real quick. I mean, y'all can tell by the title of the episode. She is the queen of Star Wars influencing of content creation. I don't know if I'd still be doing this if I didn't have someone like her to be influenced by and inspired by. Every single day she gets on any of these apps and talks her good-ish. So I'm gonna shut my mouth, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Hannah RaeSide is here.
Wow. I gotta live up to this.
All the way
now.
from Sydney. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you for being so patient. And I apologize for being a little late today.
No,
I'm so excited. This is so fun. Oh my god! Hello, hey, Paul. I haven't met you yet, but
I know. Thank you so much.
I've listened to you speak enough. I know. So
absolutely,
I know you
huge fan. I had a little intro ready in case Jordan didn't. Mine was going to be, you know, we're from podcast or pod racing noises and sounding like Bobby.
Yes. I mean, if you want to give it to us, you can.
I'm
not. I don't have.
Thank you so much for joining us today. This is absolutely a pleasure and an honor.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so thrilled. And this is years in the making for me and Jordan to be like speaking on the same screen together again. So I'm just so excited to yap and just go into the most ridiculous conversations today. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
You guys are also making me need to order a Star Wars hat.
I know. I was like, "What?" I think we got the hat memo today, didn't we?
Yeah,
I didn't get the memo, but soon. You know, we're just gonna have you back when I do get a hat. So
I think so. I think that's
just all that's gonna. That's just all that's gonna have to happen. But yeah, so guys, you know what it is. We're gonna get into some news. We're gonna yap. And just yap. Hannah and I are excited about Rebel Scum Cons. We're gonna probably touch on that a little bit, and just conventions in general, and just have a good old time.
I love it.
So let's get into the news. So not a whole lot since the last week, but San Diego Comic-Con was this past weekend, so we did get a little bit of inside scoops into stuff. So first things first, Star Wars Ninth Jedi, August 5th.
I'm so excited.
We've got like a little over a week left before we get more Star Wars content.
Yeah.
Very, very excited. It's going to be an 8-episode limited animated series based off of the episodes from the well-known Star Wars Vision series. It's directed by, I believe, the same people that worked on the original episode. So yeah, very, very exciting.
Very nice.
Next in the news is go ahead.
I was just gonna interrupt and say I've got a bit of a hot take about Ninth Jedi because I kind of just want to know overall briefly like what you guys thought of Star Wars Visions, because I'm actually not a massive fan of Star Wars Visions, which I think is a bit of a rare. I'm not rare. I don't know. I haven't heard many people not like Star Wars Visions that do watch it. But I'm like very so on it. I'm like super middle of the road, but I'm also not an anime person.
Yeah, I was going to ask, did you grow up watching the animation and everything?
Not at all.
Okay.
No, like Pokemon is like the most anime I ever got, essentially, which is like I don't think people would even consider that to be really real anime.
I mean, I do. So I mean,
okay, maybe it is. Yeah, but so I'm like anime's not my thing. So
okay.
Like,
no, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
I
mean, anime very much. Yeah, anime very much was our thing growing up, so I appreciate it. Especially the Ninth Jedi. I thought if the original from the Visions was such a good story. It gave us sort of that idea of the crystal color chooses you again that they kind of took away when Disney took as well as like the length differential on the lightsaber. I'm excited for it, but I'm excited for all Star Wars content. That's
fair. Yeah, this is like literally the only one thing. The rest of it, I'm like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, for sure. I think for me, as a whole, for Visions, there were some episodes that I was like, okay, but the Ninth Jedi was the one. The Ninth Jedi was the one that I was like, okay, yes, I get what they're doing. Hell yeah, let's do it. So if they were going to make a show to spin off of any of them, that would be the one. So I'm excited for that.
I would agree with that take.
Yeah. Had it been any of the others, depending on which one it is, but had it been any of the others, I think I would have probably been along of a similar mindset of just being like, okay, like I'm gonna watch it, but like not super my thing. Because with anime, there's different ways to do anime, right? There's so many different types now, especially today now more than ever. So like, you know,
especially that was the whole point of Visions was to give that chance to so many different directors and animators.
For sure.
Like, okay, here's this universe. Go create a story in however way you want to. So there is going to be a lot of controversial back and forth. Like, oh, I really like this animation style, and I really like this story. But then this one,
for sure.
Yeah. That's
and it
like
sounds
Volume 2 was pretty.
Volume 2 was
better.
Yeah, for sure. And it sounds like none of us are going to be home when it comes out.
We're
going to be watching it on the road or like
you in a hotel somewhere. Someone playing. Yeah, sure.
I think I'm leaving like the night after it comes out. I don't know. I'm
be packing. It's gonna be. How do we get this in here?
I've got a plane to Florida the next morning, so I'm downloading it for the plane.
Yeah,
that's smart. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Yeah, that happened with me with Andor actually when Andor season 2 came out, which and it was like which was an amazing season. So I was like sort of bummed I wasn't like at home filming reactions for it, but then. Like watching Andor like on a plane was great because you get so immersed in it, and then but it was also dramatic because you can't just like turn to the person next to you and be like, "Oh my god, they just died."
Yeah,
like,
right.
Yeah.
I couldn't be like, "Oh my gosh, this is crazy." But
that was Mandalorian season 1. I was on a plane to Colorado and I had it downloaded. And I'm like, okay, and watching just episode 1, it's like. I've got no one to talk to.
Like, you just want to show the screen to the person next to you. Like, do you want to watch this? Oh, that's great. That's
great. For the most part, I've watched things like pretty much like as they come out like at home, but I will rewatch things like if I'm on my way to see Paul or something in Ohio, like I'll rewatch things there and I'll be like, I was on the plane and I watched this and I didn't even realize that happened. And and he's like, nice to see you too. And I'm like, so
that we'll do a full debrief and then we'll get into seeing each other.
Exactly. So
good.
So this will be the first time I like have something fresh that I can like watch. I'm not getting on a plane or anything, even though I almost considered it because the plane from where I am to Dallas is only an hour. So because driving and I like it, but I also don't. It's like
well now that's like a 12-hour drive though if it's an hour flight. Surely.
So it's more 3 or 4 hours, which sometimes feels like 10 to 12. But so I'm in Houston, and Houston's only about and for where we're going specifically, flight? I don't know, man. I don't make up the flight rules.
Is there a time difference in between you and no? That's what I thought. Yeah,
Texas is just huge.
Okay.
I think it's hour, maybe closer to 2.
Yeah.
Which still the math on that still doesn't make too much sense, but I mean, because does a lot in Texas.
For reference, I'm in Columbus. I'm in middle of Ohio, and from us to Chicago is like 7 hours. It's a 15-minute flight.
Wow!
So it's flight. You're up and down.
You just stand. Do you even sit on it? Do you even sit there?
No. They
just put your seatbelt on and
you got it.
Yeah.
Put you in it like a Evel Knievel cannon. Just shoot you over there.
Kind of
at that point.
At that point, you're right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
What is next in our news?
Next bit of news is Star Wars Zero Company. So a lot got released at San Diego Comic-Con from Zero Company. Some fans got some hands-on experience with the game, as well as they dropped the sneak peek into the game soundtrack, which was done by Gordy Hobb, who has also done the Star Wars Jedi series, Squadrons, as well as Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Nice.
So it's out on Spotify right now.
I'm gonna go listen to it because the Squadrons like theme or like soundtrack is an incredible Star Wars theme.
Fantastic.
Oh man, I'm gonna go listen to that. That's cool.
Yeah. And then the collector's edition is on sale right now. So let me go ahead and share my screen if it will let me. But this is everything that comes in the collector's series. So it starts right now.
A thermal detonator.
Yeah, so that was the other thing that got released was that the Black Series thermal detonator was dropped this past weekend by Star Wars. So along with this release of the collector's series, that also a little fun tidbit was dropped. So with it, you get the physical copy of the game. You get a couple pins, the thermo detonator, a steel booklet, a desk mat, some patches and stuff. A lot goes into it. I don't know the price.
Yeah.
But it's a lot.
But that's a decent amount of stuff. Like even you're like, it's probably a decent price, but it's like it's not just like a sticker and a keyring. It's like a desk mat and like at least 10 patches. And some of those patches are real.
This is not our dad's collector's edition video game. That's for sure.
No. And I do believe it's a patch for every playable party member. And then character cards for every playable party member. So
that's so cool.
Yeah.
That makes me mad that both my consoles are digital only.
Well,
I guess I could still buy it.
So you could still get it. Yeah, they probably do have
the other stuff.
And just sell the physical game. And
most likely. Yeah.
But down there in the corner, the PC Deluxe Edition code is emailed. So if you're planning to play it on PC, which I am, you can get all this stuff, but you'll just get the code later.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad.
And then here's our cast for the game.
Stacked cast, W cast.
The ones that threw me were as I'm a big Dropout fan, Vic Michaelis, who was in Ponies and Dropout, which is now like College Humor, that then became into Dropout. She's very big on there, as well as love to see Matt Landner back and D. Bradley Baker.
Yes,
so very cool class.
Jason Spizak is another legend in the voice acting arena. Wally West, The Flash, and all those other great characters. So
very cool.
Yeah,
it's a cool lineup. Yeah, this
is pretty dope for sure.
And then last bit of news was this works actually a lot better. Everyone can see each other, and we can see your full background behind you.
It's not done.
No, I'm talking about the professional. I mean, like, look
look at me trying to make it about myself.
Yeah, I mean, but
no,
look
Joey,
at
let's look at your background. That's it. No. Okay, because you recently moved though. Like you did actually restart putting everything back up. So
so there's still some things. The Joey said, GD the collection.
Yeah.
I mean,
full on. It's a decent collection.
Yeah, one thing Hannah doesn't play about is Star Wars.
Is the Star Wars content.
I mean, none of us do.
Or do I play so hard that this is where I'm at now?
Yes.
I just played so hard that this is just it now.
That's just where we're at. Yeah.
Yep. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so unserious about this.
I think we all are to an extent. Like, there's just. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite piece behind you that you're like, okay, that one, whenever I see myself on camera, that's the one, like my eye I try not to, but my eye goes to every time.
Yeah. What am I thinking about? I think my Anakin
it's a very
photo
one.
That was really like an artwork from Celebration last year in Japan, and that was like it's the sickest artwork. I think it's so cool.
It is very cool.
So,
now, did you move or did you just redo your whole wall? Have you moved recently?
Well, no. Well, I moved like 2-3 years ago, but I think because it used to be this like white brick wall behind me, but then this is just I put these panels on that wall. So, but a lot of people thought I moved, but no,
it's clean. It's a great setup.
Nice. Yeah,
thank you. Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, we'll do the last piece of news, and then Jordan, you take over. Last piece of news was if you're a big Star Wars book reader, there's a new book coming out. It is called Twin Crossroads. It's going to follow Luke and Leia, specifically Luke's training of Leia in the Force. So very excited for that.
That's gonna be
good. That's such a good story to do. I love that whole concept of like how much of the Force does she know?
Right. And there's such little told in between that time period. There's the I'm blanking on the name, but there's a big book that kind of explains like how the First Order came to rise, but like nothing that goes into Luke and Leia and Han and everything besides the campaign of Battlefront 2. But really, that doesn't really go into them.
Inferno? It's not.
Yeah, because is it Inferno that follows? You see a little bit of Luke. You see a little bit of Han with a beard. I'm trying to remember which one I'm thinking of. It might be Battlefront 2. It might not be Battlefront 2.
Yeah, was that not? Yeah,
was it
Battlefront 2?
I think it is. Yeah,
I think I know
we see it's so little. There's so little content of
it,
but
it was like this one scene that that happens. Yeah.
But that's our news. It's going to be published April 6th of next year. But that's all we got.
I love it. Kind of segueing into what we're going to be diving into today. With San Diego Comic-Con this last weekend, I didn't realize my dad was paying attention to anything that was going on that was coming out of announcements from that. Had no idea. He called me at about, I want to say 8:00 last night. Jordan. And I'm like, what? And he's like, I don't know what's going to happen next year. And I don't know how many years I got left on this earth. But we need to save money and go to San Diego Comic-Con. Because and I was like,
so good. Wholesome.
Yeah.
Yes. Get there.
And he was like, get your friends and we'll go. And I was like, okay, yep. I mean, hey, we're going to check back in 6 months. And if you're locked in, we're locked in. Okay, we'll do it. But then I was like, also like 4 months prior, actually not even 4, I think more like 2 or 3. Star Wars Celebration was also the thing I was planning for, and that's in LA. And he was like, well, I don't know if I could do both, but Star Wars Celebration would be really cool too. And I was like, will you sit on it for the rest of the month?
Yeah. You let me know.
You let me know. But I'm going to be trying to make both work. We'll see. We'll see. So that's
love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Where
we are trying to weasel our way into Star Wars Celebration somehow, some way, but we'll get there.
Do it. I feel like
ticket purchasing was a nightmare. But there'll be press passes and other ways to get in. They'll, like Japan, they did another sale before the event.
Yeah, every kind
so hopefully they'll do something similar. But we shall see. But until then, we have a just as good convention happening right here in the heart of Texas, my home state. Rebel Scum Convention. And I gotta tell you, I'm pretty excited. At first I was just excited because Ben Hart, the Star Wars guy, shut up, Ben, Star Wars Underworld. He was like, we're all going and because at first I was like, I don't really know. Like, I get that it's a Star Wars convention, but I already go to Dallas so much for other conventions. Like, I really just need to relax and like do the cons I normally do and just leave it at that. But he was like, no, like Hannah's going and I'm going and then I looked at the guest list.
Commodity in this, that's great.
Right?
Yeah, no, that's a selling point.
I mean, yeah. And then I looked at the guest list. Then I was like, all right, fine. So I bought a ticket.
It's just like if they only had John Boyega going, you'd just be like,
all right.
Yeah.
If we're being so for real, like you don't have to tell me twice about a convention. If
All
John Boyega, if they're on that wall, you don't got to tell me twice. That I will drop everything I'm doing. There was one year, the first year I met John Boyega, I was supposed to be in the convention here in my hometown in Houston. I was not supposed to be going anywhere. And then they were like, John Boyega's coming to Fan Expo Dallas, and I was like, all right, guess we're doing it.
I'm going.
Yeah, get you, pack a bag, let's go.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I did. I don't know where that picture is. I thought I had it on my computer. I could pull it up real quick, but I don't think I have it. But we're gonna do a round 2 anyway. Full disclosure, the solo picture we took, I hate it. I hate the way I look at that picture. Hate it.
You gotta redo it. You gotta fix it.
Redeeming myself immediately, expeditiously.
And then you've talked about what cosplays you're doing, right? So you're doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or just Friday, Saturday?
So I'm for sure doing Friday and Saturday.
Oh, nice.
There, y'all know the Jedi. You know, my Jedi cosplay. I wear that. If you follow me on Instagram, you know if there's a convention to be gone to, that's what I'm wearing. And yeah, so I'm gonna do that on Friday. Then on Saturday, I'm debuting my Mandalorian cosplay.
Is it a little teaser in the background?
Yeah, the helmet.
Well, it kind of is, little
it's right there.
Something. Nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
Not the literal Mandalorian, Din Djarin. I do not have enough aura to be Din Djarin, but yeah, he's right there.
He's an aura farmer. I don't know. I think your Mandalorian could. I want to see it in its full piece, but I feel like you could be aura farming with that one. The helmet is like incredible.
Hopefully, yeah. I'm gonna be the whole time, but it's fine.
That's a true. It's like being hiding in a closet. It's like horrific.
Yeah. It's hard. I mean, I've only done a full helmet once. I'll never do it again.
Nope.
Yeah.
We'll see. The things we do. Yes. Yeah. I mean, hopefully I could get Ben here next week. Hannah, I know you're traveling, but if you're in the States by Monday, because we do this every Monday, if you want to come back and talk to Ben and I, you can. I don't mean to put you on the spot.
The time zones would be even easier. Time zones
would be beautiful. Yeah, I just want to see when he's leaving.
Maybe I might be chilling. Yeah, because I fly out this Sunday, but then the first few days, I literally am just attempting to acclimatize to the time zone.
Because I remember. Listen. And I'm really not trying to put you on the spot. So if you don't want to talk about this, we can move on. But Celebration Anaheim took you out.
I was wiped. And so I actually appreciate you bringing this up, because that's why I'm like so planned about this trip. And like, I'm so like, okay, I have like 3 days to like
Matthew was there too.
Acclimate to like the time. And like get my sleep right. The main thing is what I like messed up on the way there for Celebration is that I landed, got to the hotel, and I had like a 30-minute nap. From then, my body was backwards, and I just was up all night and just bombed.
Because what's the time difference?
Then the immunity was gone, and then I got a cold, and then it was like, just down.
Like your parents were like, "We're gonna put you in a room by yourself and everything."
Yes, because do you remember how sick I got? I had the worst. Like it's like I somehow got con crud before the con. I was like, what happened to me?
Because the joke is because I've been doing the same line of work that I've been doing this whole time, like when I was with you guys, and now just with a different company. But the joke was every time I got sick, it was the blue shadow virus. I think quite literally caught the blue shadow virus.
I think it was it. I think I needed a special route from another planet to come and like make an antidote for me, because I was
actually cosplaying the blue shadow virus at Star Wars
Celebration.
Literally. But then you're running into Ghosts of Droll, and you got to talk.
It's
a
whole Droll
thing. Jabo,
all those droids.
Jabo.
But you would get to meet the angels.
Yes, that'd be nice.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
That's a good win.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
So I'm planning to I have all my I literally just went packing, like bought all this stuff for packing yesterday, and I've got all my I've got a mask for the plane. I'm like, it's not even COVID era anymore, but I'm like, I'm masking up everywhere. I'm got all my little immunity things. I'm not getting sick on this trip again. You need to be on. There's so much going on. There's so much fun things to do and people to see. So yeah, I'm just excited. I'm so excited.
So if you're around, if you're not sleeping or anything, Paul and I will be here. That'll be the last show before.
Okay, yeah.
And then I'm gonna try to get Ben on, and maybe Chris, whoever's going, come on and we'll talk about it. And Paul will mediate us because Lord knows, at least with me and Ben and Hannah, when the three of us get together, it's like concentration.
It'll just be like it'll be a full questionnaire. It'll be rapid fire.
Yeah, for sure. So Hannah will be right back. So I'll say what I'm excited to see, and then we'll ask Hannah when she gets back. But I'm just excited to see everyone, honestly.
Because we've talked about this the last couple of weeks, like leading up to this. This is kind of the it's Star Wars Celebration is it to the extreme, but this is kind of like its baby. Right. This is where a lot of the Star Wars influencers and fans come to and flock to, because this is their second opportunity to be like, hey, other fans, here's all this stuff that we really, really enjoy talking about.
Yep.
So I mean, just from seeing it on social media, all the different people that are already confirmed for going is very cool.
Yeah, as a house sick, you got pizza as a great cure. Pizza does hit.
Pizza cures all. I'm telling you, there's nothing like a good pepperoni. My go-to is pepperoni and green pepper. With every now and then, just add that sausage to it. But yeah,
as I get older, the more things
pepperoni and green pepper.
Yeah,
who are you?
It's an American.
That's my wife. My wife put me on that.
Yeah,
ever since. Yeah,
it's a commitment.
It's a good crunch. What it is, you get all your oil and sauce, and you get a good crunch. Yeah, because you used to be onions, but
true, I guess
every now and then you get that soggy onion, and you're like, oh no, that's not worth that.
That's fair.
Rebel ScumCon and Celebration for a lot of us it really is just a giant family reunion. And I think that's what I'm most excited about. Our main man Chad is going to be there also. Chad likes to do this thing where he's like, I might go. Should I? I'm like, Chad, you're trying to go. You're going to see all of us there and come. So let's just go ahead and not even play this game this time.
It was because wasn't it the Wednesday before Star Wars Celebration started on a Thursday that Chad was like,
and he
I've
showed up
flight. I'm coming.
Yeah,
it's like
I booked the flight. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
You were literally less than 24 hours out. What are you saying?
And we were like, oh, crazy. And then we were like, Nick, your turn.
Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah. Oh man.
Right. Yeah. So I was like, Chad, we're not even gonna play those games this time. Just go ahead and come on down. It's fine. We're fine.
I love it.
Yeah. So and then of course I'm looking forward to meeting John for the second time. I don't even know if he's gonna remember me. That will be interesting.
Give him the look or something. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. He'll know.
He did say my cosplay was cool. So while I hated the way I looked, he did it, and I feel like that's more.
Was it the Jedi one?
Yeah, it was the Jedi armor.
Yeah. Okay, and are you meeting him in the Jedi armor again? I feel like that's the way to do it.
Yeah, it's a good trigger.
Yeah, probably. I don't know yet. I need to see what day he's doing photo ops and stuff. Haven't even bought it yet.
Because if you got the helmet on, I mean, I wouldn't hold it against him.
No. Yeah. You
can't hold it against him if you don't remember.
Yeah, no. And what I'll do is if I do have the Mandalorian stuff on, I'll probably take a picture with the helmet off. I'll probably hold it or ask him to hold it.
Yeah, I was about to say he should hold it.
I think he should hold it, right? Cool. And
Yeah.
So that'll be cool. That'll be like top 3 moments for sure. Number 1 right now is when Hayden Christensen Force choked me and Tracy.
That's fair.
That's valid.
Yeah. So that'll be Great.
We were talking about things that we're excited for.
Yeah, so I was gonna pose the question to you. What are you looking forward to seeing and doing? Do you have any? I don't know if there's a panel list. If there is, do you know any panels you're pumped about? Anything like that?
Well, yeah. What am I? I'm the same answer essentially. It's just like I'm just most excited to see people. It's just like I was talking about it with my parents just yesterday. They were just like, oh, so what are you like looking forward to about like the whole trip? Because it's I'm probably gonna go to Disneyland while I'm in LA. I'm like seeing people, Then I have the con, and then I'm like, it's just like seeing like my friends at this convention, because I was like, it's the weirdest thing, and like you guys probably know this feeling, is that with like fandoms and conventions and doing stuff so much online, I was like, these people are like my bestest friends in the whole world, really. Like I get to see Jordan, I get to see the Holonet Marauders, Ben, see Carly King, see Will Diamond, Will of the Force. Like these people are like the greatest people in the world. And like I just, if you were all in like, if we all lived in the same town, like we would all be best friends, we would all hang out every week, we would all like do this like every weekend, every Friday night.
I always like to say we're nerfed by distance.
Yes, we really are. We really are. So it's just this magical 3 days that it's going to be to just be all together. And like, we don't even have to do anything crazy. Like it's just, we don't just all sit around.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. It ain't much crazy stuff to do in Frisco, Texas anyway. So
I love that. Love that. That's good to know. But that's good, because I think it's just sitting around chatting with each other is like the best feeling ever.
Picking minds, getting thoughts from people to people.
Exactly. Just like shooting the shit. It's so fun. It's so fun. So,
I think I mean, and that's easily some of my favorite memories of Star Wars Celebration was like, yes, the con itself, because that was a lot of our first time going and stuff like that and meeting each other for the first time. But it was the downtime in between being in our hotel in the convention center. Like it was the downtime then that was badass. I mean, the IHOP mega live show, whatever they wanted to call it.
Oh man.
Where like we all took 15 minutes from each show to talk about something, and our good friend Den played some music. It's things like that I'm like, that was, whenever I think back to Star Wars Celebration, that's what I think about. So I'm excited to
the best part of it.
Make more of those memories in Dallas next year. My friend here will join me, and there's nothing him or his wife can do about it.
You've got to be here. Are we making you feel bad that you're not going to be there?
I mean, a little bit. I keep seeing everything on social media about everyone who's going, and I'm like, oh God, if I could, I would.
The good thing is that it's annual. I do like that, because I'm already keen for like, if this trip goes well and like the travel's not too crazy, like I want to be in Dallas every year, because this is a mini celebration to get us through the year.
Yeah, it's just cool. That little extra, salt on top. That's like, that's that extra bit of zhuzh that I need throughout the year to keep me going.
Yeah.
Now
this is such a
no, go ahead. Go right on ahead.
Story. I just had a really funny comment on social media that I posted a reel like a week or two ago about how I'm going to Rebel Scum Con, and like I'm excited for it, and I hope to see everyone there. And then I had someone comment on it, like really fun and positive, being like, oh my God, I can't wait for Rebel Scum. Looks really fun. I've already got my tickets. But I'm cosplaying as they named a character that I didn't recognize. Just playing as so-and-so. But only after I bought my tickets for the con, I realized.
Hold up, you didn't recognize a character?
Because it wasn't a Star Wars character.
Okay.
Like,
I was gonna say, when it comes to you, you know, like. We talked about the Queen. I hold on like a pedestal of knowing all of them. Okay, so the fact that you were like, I didn't know a character, caught me off guard.
I would have quit my career if I didn't recognize this one like background character. I would have been like, I'm not deserving of this. So yes, but this person was like, I didn't know it was a Star Wars specific convention, but I already bought my tickets, so I'm going as like so and so.
Listen, I think I read somewhere that there's many people every year that don't just go as like Star Wars. Like there was one guy one year who went as like Indiana Jones and stuff. Like,
yeah, that's still kind
adjacent.
of
yeah,
adjacent, I would say.
Yeah. And so, and my thing is, for me personally, like, so I'll go to anime conventions even before Visions was a thing. I would go to anime conventions and do Star Wars, and they're welcoming of it every year. So if they're welcoming of it, we can be welcome non-Star Wars.
Well, the thing is I'll go to anime conventions and then find the Star Wars people at the anime convention and be like, okay, those are the people who also thought the same way as I did.
Yeah, there was someone who gave me a I think I saw Star Trek cosplay. Yeah, I've seen people say they're gonna do Star Trek at Rebel Con. Yeah.
And there's like crossovers, you know, people like maybe dress up as like a, you know, a Master Chief, but it's like in like 501st colors or something. You know, like I've often seen like those crossover sort of cosplays and stuff.
The clonification of it all. Yeah,
literally. Actually, Matthew, why aren't you coming to Rebel Scum? I guess you're coming to Star Wars Celebration, but why are you coming? Come on.
I would like to know that too.
How are you doing? Come on, brother.
I don't know you, Matt, but why aren't you coming?
Yeah.
Thank you. Good. See,
Matt,
right. Let's.
If I had a nickel for every person I know in Canada, I'd have 4 nickels, which isn't a lot, but
it's crazy.
Dollars, dollars.
Yeah, so fair. Save it for LA.
Yeah, we get it.
Feel that hard. Yeah, it's great.
Matt is another one of our podcast brothers in arms in this little family we call the Underworld Network. Just like Hannah, I will never not sing his praises ever.
This guy's ultimate book nerd as well. He knows like
the exchange rate. Okay, yikes.
His nickels are like 20. You know what? Yeah, actually, yes. It's like $1 like every.
Oh, and they're gonna go live too. So like y'all can like alternate and like come watch us and then go watch watch them.
Yes. That's it. Yeah, Rebel Scum is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be such a good time.
Yeah. So what are there any panels? I got distracted. I was supposed to look, but I got distracted by John Winka. So
I'm most excited for my own panel that I'm hosting with Carly King. Which we haven't actually officially like promoted it or announced it yet, but me and Carly are hosting a panel for the Mandalorian stunt guys that did all the stunts.
Oh, really?
That's going to be really. Yeah. I will be there to support.
Good. You better be front row, brother. You better be front row.
That is.
So I'm like most excited to do that. But then the other one, I think.
Breaking news. Great. Sorry.
That was really good. This is a first. This literally is the first place I have mentioned that. So that's
amazing.
And with Carly King, like, listen, we've maybe exchanged like a total of 2 words and since we've all started this Star Wars content creation, but she's a force to be reckoned with.
She's so cool. Yeah. She's amazing.
I think one of my favorite cosplays of her is Bastila from Knights of the Old Republic.
Yes.
There's so few people that are out there doing Knights of the Old Republic content and amazing work. So
I gotta up the networking game, guys. So if you see me not talking to anybody at the convention, while it is not your responsibility, kind of nudge me in the right direction. Because I just don't be one to bother people.
I used to be really bad back in the day where I would stop, get a photo, get their socials, and then DM them like day after. Like it was almost desperate. It was almost a problem. Like I was just trying to
you're just connecting.
True. Yeah. But it was really trying to like push to meet new people of like minds and interact with them. So you got to do it. You just got to put your foot out there.
I just don't be like, bothering people is my least favorite pastime. So,
I love it.
Yeah.
You gotta be. Sometimes it's nice to be like bothered. I guess I feel like bothering can be nice to some people if you do it in the right way. To be fair,
Does it feel like
there's other people that I'm like, that it could be a bother. But I mean, you guys like going up to someone, I'm like, that's not a bother. It's like, I kind of think that sometimes when I'm like, hey, like, can I have an interview? Like, you know, I have to be a bother. But
I remember at Celebration
nice about it. If you're nice,
it's fun. The Celebration, one of the what are they called? the guards that be for Jabba, they kind of look like pigs, but obviously they're not. Oh, I forgot what they're called.
The Gamorrean,
yeah. So a guy who was like, "Where's one of the suits?" was in line. First of all, why are you in line with us to get into Star Wars Celebration?
Just in a full pig suit. That's great.
That would have been cool. And we were talking, and then at the end, Ben was like, "We should like try to network and see if you can like get him for like something." And that's when like all of my like cool guy, like we're just having a conversation. That's when all of it just shut down, and I was like,
"That's great.
What? We have to do what?" And yeah, so he was real cool about it though. He it hasn't worked out. It didn't work out, unfortunately, but he was real cool about it, and it didn't look like, it didn't feel like I was bothering him at that point, mainly because we have been talking for so long.
Yeah. Well, like, you know, people love to talk about what they love. Hey,
yeah,
you know,
for sure.
They love to get into it. So
yeah.
Is that how you feel when people approach you? You're like, "Hi," you know, like do they feel like a bother? Or are you like, "Oh,
yeah, Or this feels so weird to talk about. I feel so
right, because like you're up. I'm sorry, you're up there. Like even before this, I'm whispering into the mic to Jordan. It's like, "Oh, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous." Don't be nervous.
No
like,
way.
Oh, what are you?
Yeah, it's true.
No. I think I didn't really because I will acknowledge that like my pod racer sound videos popped off, and like that's really what set me on this like massive sort of trajectory up. And I didn't really experience like anyone knowing me, recognizing me, or coming up to me until Star Wars Celebration Japan, which is like it was a few months after those videos like went super viral, and there it was like just the most bizarre experience of people knowing my name. We're just saying RaeSide, like they know the name RaeSide, and just being like, "Hey, RaeSide," and I'm just like, "That's me, yeah, man." Like that's crazy. That is a weird experience. It is such a cool experience. Like it's not like, "Oh, that's not that nice." It's like, that is sick. Are you kidding? That's amazing. That's such a weird being. And I'm like, "Oh, you've seen my videos? Like that's so cool." So yeah, I never felt bothered really. Like no one was ever really a bother because they love Star Wars. I love Star Wars, and so it's just like, "Hey, I like your videos." I'm like, "Hey, I like Star Wars. Like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about something." Yeah. And like, you know, they're in like a cosplay or something, and so like it doesn't end up talking about like how great I am. Like it's never goes into that. Like it's just then two Star Wars fans talking to each other. So yeah, and I think that's what social media does. It's like it's definitely not like this celebrity thing. It's very much just like, oh, it's just like two Star Wars fans that recognize each other, which is cool. Which is such a cool feeling.
That is very cool. I mean, because for a lot of people, it's not like that. You know, when they hit that level, they're like, "Don't talk to me," or I'll pencil you in if I have the time. You know.
Yeah, that's it. One of my favorite interactions with someone at Star Wars Celebration Japan. Obviously, there was a large contingency of international people that went to it and go to it, but obviously there's a lot of Japanese people there, but a large percentage of them lived in the area or just in Japan and went to Celebration. And there was someone came up to me and yay, nice, and they didn't know pretty much any English whatsoever, but they knew my face and they knew my sounds and they knew my videos. And so they like just like obviously just didn't know the English to say like, "I know your videos. Are you Hannah RaeSide?" He was just like, hey, like you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was he making?
And I was just like, yeah, and because I was like, oh, I'm not just gonna be like, yes, that's me, because he doesn't know English. So I was just like, yes, yeah, and we were like, and we just had this like sick moment that we were just kind of making the sounds to each other, not knowing either like person's language, but we were just like, yeah, cool, yeah, good, yeah, and like he was, had a cool shirt on. I was just like, oh, cool. So it's just like, oh, even these interactions like Star Wars, like you don't even need to speak the same language. It's like you just speak pod racer sounds to people in the fandom. It's great.
And never miss a beat.
It's a universal love.
It's right. Yeah. That's it.
I remember just go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I
no,
off.
Please.
this is normal for us too. We're like, oh no, go ahead. Oh no, you go ahead. Oh no.
Yeah.
Unreal.
But it's very similar to how we used to do. But I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. So looking at, watching Celebration Japan from home, I mean, the atmosphere, I could feel it through the screen, like just the fandom, everyone. It was cool to see, especially the live stages, like just seeing everybody get hyped up for the live stage and everything like that. And the cosplays were beautiful.
Yeah.
Japan Star Wars cosplays.
Japanese
beautiful.
love Star Wars. Yes. I really do not know how much they love this franchise. And
it's so deep rooted in their culture. I mean, like the entire lightsaber design and fighting style is all based off of them.
Yeah.
So I mean, like the katana is the closest real world weapon to a lightsaber. The fighting style is based off of
space samurai.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very cool on how much they adored the culture and how much they took it to heart. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, love it over there. So cool.
So what was your first experience with conventions, or were you not a convention person to start? Was it always just like a Star Wars sort of love and never really, not that it was branched out, but was it like conventions first and then you started making content, or was it content first and then it sort of started growing and growing and growing?
It was that way, where I had never been to a convention, but then starting the pod all those years ago now with Jordan and getting into the nerdier side of things, just having always loved Star Wars, and then realizing, these conventions is just a gathering of all these nerds. Like, I should really go to one of these. So it was really like after like a year or two of like doing content and being part of the online fandom, I was like, I'm going to go to one of these conventions. And so the conventions in Australia are much more low key. I don't know if that's just because Australians are more low key. Like we're very like nonchalant sort of people. So it's like, oh, we don't want to go to all the drama of like running and screaming for people, but it's like, we'll go.
Here everything got to be a party. Everything got to be some type of party.
Yeah,
it's very low key. So I go to the conventions here, but that's only been really recently, like in the past couple of years, I started going to those. And then Celebration is like my Christmas every 2 years. So my main goal in life is just to be at those. So
yes.
So where did Star Wars start? Because I mean, we talked about it. The first movie I remember watching was Episode 4 for Jordan. Your first was what, Episode 3, right, with your dad. So where I love hearing everyone's like Star Wars origin story, right? Like where did it all begin?
It started with because I have two older brothers that were the age of like when the prequels came out, like they were like the prime age of like enjoying that. They were like like 12 and like 7, so it's like that's a great age to want lightsabers and run around being Jedi and Obi-Wan, and so that's great. So when I came along, it was like I just was sort of bought into Star Wars being talked about, and it was when I was around about 9 years old. So just after the prequels ended, essentially, they said, my two brothers just sat me down and like played all 6 movies for me. It was like, get into this. I'm like, sure thing.
Yeah. Get in or get out.
Literally. And Phantom Menace was my first movie first Star Wars movie, which some people, because I know most people, I would say, are like watching a release order.
Yeah,
like Phantom Menace is sort of like a bit too long and dry, or like it's better to enjoy the kind of the Skywalker beta story and then learn about his backstory, obviously. So I know that's like very much like the more common perception, but maybe it's just because that's so cool, that's so good, that's because, but like I don't know if it was just because of my experience, but I'm like, I love Phantom Menace as like a introduction. Like there's like some longer sort of sequences of dialogue that is like a little wordy, but overall epic cool battle on a giant planet with you have like a space battle in the air of the planet, and then you have 2 of the coolest like acting Jedi just wielding killing droids, like introduced to you, the pod race. Like again, I find it fascinating when people complain about like, the pod race took too long, It's like the coolest looking aliens and ships, and it's just being sick for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, How's this a bad thing for you?
My favorite thing right now is the controversial talk about how there needs to be more aliens in Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
Episode 1 is the perfect example of just aliens galore. They gave us everything we wanted.
Anakin's like the only human on the planet except for Warwick Davis, who's like in like the like crowd.
In the crowd at the end, betting along with the rest of them.
Yeah. There's a lot of aliens. Like they're all aliens. Driving in the race too. So yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
Phantom's a great.
You're absolutely right. It gave us everything, right? Like not only was it just a fantastic story, but like you got the groundwork, you got the space work, you get the travel, you get the inner space travel, you get hyperspace, droids, Jedi. Exactly.
So much
ecosystems, a hierarchy of government system on top of it. It is a perfect introduction to it. If anyone is
really good first movie.
It's
for sure.
It's very good.
Yes. What speaking of the prequels, like what your favorite scene of all 3 movies, best scene out of all 3 of them?
That's
of the prequels.
Yeah, and it can be from any movie, it doesn't have to be from either one specifically, but or one from each, doesn't have to be all that complicated.
That's really hard.
Very difficult.
I think it's gotta be. I think it's gotta be the pod race, maybe. Like, I don't know why. I think it could be the pod race.
Yeah.
It's either gonna be the pod race or Battle on Mustafar. Although the Geonosis Arena. Maybe no. I think. No, you know what? It's the opening of Revenge of the Sith. I think the Battle of
opening of Revenge of the Sith is some of the best cinema work.
An amazing scene.
From the opening crawl to I might put it on when we're done. Cause
I was about to say I'm gonna put it on after this. Oh my god,
because that was. I remember when I first got my lights on my old TV. This TV doesn't have lights on the back of it. That was like. That and then Vader's scene from Rogue One were the 2 scenes that I played because I was like, I gotta see all these lights. I gotta see it. My answer was going to be Battle of the Geonosis but as both of you know, I am a huge Clone Wars person. Like that's gonna be my bread and butter anytime. Anytime you mention a Clone Wars person, clone, General Kenobi, Skywalker, Ahsoka. Oh, I just muted myself. Hello? Okay. Sorry. Got a little too excited. But so Geonosis, setting all that up, is gonna be my bread and butter every time. Every single time.
I'm not sure what mine would be from the 3. Because picking one from all 3 is very difficult.
It is.
Right?
It is. Because it's all just amazing.
It's
what we grew up with.
I don't want it to be, but my head instantly goes to the Dooku Yoda battle at the end of episode 2. I think it shows an amazing power, like hierarchy skill of like, okay, here's what we know as like the bad guy right now, and here's what we know as the really good guy right now. Set them up against each other. Let's see what happens.
Yes, it's actually also one of my favorite lines. It appears that this contest cannot be decided by our knowledge of the Force, but by our skills with the lightsaber. Like that's
a great line.
Yeah. That line scratches my brain in the best way.
That's crazy. I mean, it's a wild question to ask, though, Jordan, for any Star Wars fan to be like, "Hey,
y'all know I like
here's
to ask
3 really
questions.
Good movies. Pick your favorite."
Yes.
You love it.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. I hear you, and I raise Anakin driving through course on traffic as Obi-Wan's praying for his life.
Yeah.
How many times have I told you to stay away from power?
So good. That is a great scene.
Yeah.
Zam whistle.
Zam whistle. There can be no mistakes this time.
So good. Just unreal. Great scene.
So I want to go back in time a little bit. We already talked about Celebration, but I want to jump back to it real quick. The night that they showed us all the day. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna go through that day of the Obi-Wan panel of the Lucasfilm showcase.
Yeah.
So we saw
2022,
fresh off
day
COVID.
One.
We didn't know how to act. Day one.
No one knows what's going on.
Yep. Yeah. So the Lucasfilm showcase happens at like 11, 12 in the morning. They showed us the first look of Andor season 1, which looking back, like that was our first look. And look, we got 2 amazing seasons of a show. Like, hell yeah. And then we get some stuff about Kenobi. Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor come out on stage, and we're like, oh my God. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Got too excited about something that already happened. And they're like, yeah, so we're gonna watch it. And then they're like, hey guys, if you're in the actual stage room, you're gonna get an early showing tonight. Hannah, you went to that early showing. Please walk us through that night. 4 years later. I don't know.
4 years, yeah, like over 4 years now, which is freaky.
Walk us through that night, and just walk us through that night. What was going through your mind? All that.
Yeah, that's a great question. It's one of my favorite memories, like definitely of like Star Wars and doing things in Star Wars content and stuff. Not that I really made much content for that night because it was just such an overwhelmingly amazing experience. You were just so engaged in what was happening. You arrive, we all rock back in the auditorium there at the Anaheim Convention Center. I think I googled it later because I was really fascinated in the number. I think it's somewhere between 8,000 to 10,000 capacity. So you're walking in with 8,000 other Star Wars fans, and they have a red carpet set up where you just got the backdrop of like the Kenobi logo and stuff, and so you can like take a photo in the backdrop, and then they have all the costumes that like you'll see in the show, and the Kenobi costume, and they didn't have the Leia costume out yet because that was still at that point a surprise.
Yeah, we didn't know Leia. We didn't know baby Leia was going to be in the show.
Anyone know that was a leak, or did you guys? Yeah,
no, I had no idea. I had
no idea. Did you think that Leia was going to be in the show ever?
Oh, not at all. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, like, when they released that they were doing Kenobi, I thought that they were going to do a shot for shot of the book of like him on Tatooine with fighting against Tusken Raiders, and how he gets the speeder for the first time. I thought that they were just gonna portray the book just in full. So
that's so fair. Yeah, because I think it was good that at this thing they didn't again like have anything to do with Leia. Like at the the entrance and stuff. And then you just go sit where you can. And then it was just I actually forget who opened it. It might have been Deborah Chow came out with probably Ewan. I think it was Deborah and Ewan came out with Deborah Chow directing the whole series, and just was just like, like welcome. Everyone's ecstatic. Everyone's like going off and so excited. We're going to show you the first 2 episodes. And then off we go on the adventure, and just like it was so fun. It was like, well, like I mean, it's like when you see a big like Marvel or just blockbuster movie in the theater for the first time on like an opening or like an opening weekend event. It's like the energy in that room is really exciting. It's a full room and it's actual fans. It's like it's fun and people gasp at certain things, and it's like you can feel there's a bit of energy. And it was like that, but literally just like times 8,000. It was just like, it's just anything that happened on the screen. Like nothing was happening. It was just like the logo shows up and then we get the first shot of Tatooine and every time everyone's just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like just every scene, every shot was just a rise out of the crowd. And then the biggest moment, because maybe I just wasn't on like Star Wars Reddit or anything at all, but like someone like you guys, I had no idea Leia was going to be in the show, and I'm such a Leia fan. That moment, there's a tie between Leia showing up in the Kenobi show and being in the crowd for it, and also Hayden and Ewan showing up in the morning
in the showcase.
Like, like that those are the biggest moments of like sound.
I don't think
like I haven't been in something that's been more crazy.
Yeah. There's no way anybody left there's no way anyone didn't leave without a sore throat. Like
literally. Maybe that's how
because me and Ben and Dom and everyone were in the streaming room, and even then we were like, oh my god, like because before that, they did an Indiana Jones thing and Harrison Ford came out.
That was pretty cool.
And then it was great.
Oh yeah, because was that when they released Indiana Jones and the Great Circle?
That was when they announced that movie
that they were that they were doing the video game. I didn't know if that's when they were.
I feel like that was later. I feel like
that was later because he came out for the movie, whatever movie that was coming out.
Oh yes. It's something Dial.
Destiny of Dial of Destiny.
It might be Dial of Destiny. You might.
All I know is that it belongs in the museum. So
good, love it. But yes,
Dial of Destiny. That's what it was.
Yeah. Boom. There you go.
Yep.
See, Star Wars adjacent.
Yep.
Yes, Leia on screen was not only like insane to be around everyone else screaming, but like like I said, I'm such a Leia fan, so like I was just losing my mind. Like everyone was on their feet as well. Like up until that point, everyone's wooing and cheering every scene, but like Leia, like majority of people stood up, like in just sheer like. What? Like, oh my god, we're watching like Alderaan, we're seeing Bail Organa, we're seeing like little Leia run out. Like this is insane. This is insane. So I think
wasn't a whole lot, but that was the first time we're introduced to the planet. In full. Like we see it at the end of episode 3, but it's just him coming up with Leia. Like this is the first time that we're given in full. Very very cool.
First time, so I think that's after that. I think I blacked out. I don't really have much memory after this. It was just like so amazing. I'm like, yep, and then I just somehow ended up at a IHOP like 2 hours later. So
I was gonna say, well, we had IHOP that same night. And it's funny because the IHOP, I was like, okay, they just want to go eat. I literally was like, they probably just want to go eat IHOP. It's fine. When in California, right? So I was like, okay, cool. After that, my mind was only on. So for me, Celebration obviously was what we came there for, right? But my mind was also on Galaxy's Edge because I hadn't been yet. And so I was like, after the Kenobi, after all that, after the hype for the things we were there for started, I was like, all right, when am I going to get to Disneyland? So they're talking about IHOP. I'm like, all right, we'll go eat some pancakes. Okay, great.
Was that your first time on the... What's this main ride in Disneyland called? The Rise of
Resistance? Yes.
Was that your first time on it when we did it together?
Yes, because if you remember, I thought I'd watched the whole video of the ride. Did not watch the end. Have you locked you into that thing?
Oh yes, I've been to the Disney, Disney World. I've been to the Florida one, but yes, one of the coolest rides I've ever been a part of.
Yeah,
the drop though.
Oh my god,
okay, so that's what I was gonna say. When it locked into that thing, I looked.
We almost passed.
I looked at you, and I looked at Chad, and I was like, "What the?" And I'm pretty sure there were kids with us.
This
and I
is
was
where
like,
we die.
Oh hell no, because I did not watch the full video. And I was like, oh, hell no. Then it dropped. And I was like,
it's such a good ride. It's such a good experience, though.
Yeah.
It's incredibly
That was the most trauma-inducing thing I had ever experienced in my life.
Yeah.
Because I don't usually do stuff like that. So had I known.
Yeah. We have been launched into space. We are in there. Jordan, steer, because we're going to die, bro.
Yeah, I was like,
we're going to die up here.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Yes, I remember having my eyes shut for so much of that, and just listening to you go, no way, God, no, like
because I did not know, and I'm low-key glad I didn't, because had I known, I probably wouldn't have gotten on it because I don't do stuff like that.
Literally same. Literally
so I was like, okay, but then as you think about it, the ride itself was good. Chad and I went back later that night and got back on it. I think you were starting to feel. I think that was when you were really starting to feel it.
Yeah, I remember I went home early that night, and that's when I was like, I'm gone now.
And we didn't even mean to. Here's the thing: Chad and I got lost in Disneyland because we were trying to find the exit, and I guess we took a wrong turn. And by we, I mean me, because you know me, I like to pretend I know where I'm going and lead and get it from my dad. And so I was like, no, we need to go this way because there's all those people. And I'm also like, if there is a huge crowd of if there's an unnecessarily huge crowd of people somewhere, I'm going the other way. I'm fine. I just can't do it. So I was like, no, we just need to go this way. We're walking, and I'm like, why do I hear Star Wars music? And I'm looking around, the backgrounds are starting to change to the Rocks of Batuu, and I was like, oh, I mean, since we're here, Chad was like, F it, we're back. If the ride's open, only a 10-minute wait, and we got back on it.
It's an amazing. I got the pleasure of being literally left in Batuu for like 5 hours by myself and just experiencing it. So I went with my wife and my in-laws. And
his wife is so cool, guys. His wife is so
my wife is fan. She's pretty great. She watched all the Star Wars.
That was a great line too. Just to my wife. Don't worry about it. I'm like, I'm that cool of a husband.
No, I'm not. She is. I gotta make up for it.
No, you're cool too.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
But no, so she watched all of Star Wars for me, including the animation stuff, which also, like you, she's not an animation person whatsoever. Did not grow up watching animation or anime or anything like that. So, she sat down, watched all of Clone Wars and Rebels. And I know that was a struggle for her. So I love her for that. But they literally like, okay, this is your thing. Yeah. And I got left alone. I did the lightsaber experience. I hung out and got a bunch of food, ran into Chewbacca 3 times, got hugs every time because I was wearing a Millennium Falcon shirt. So anytime I was walking, the first time I caught him, the next 2 times he caught me and was like pointing at my shirt. So
that's so good. That's so good.
It's such a great experience.
He would just be like, that's my ship. Yeah.
That's my
ship.
So
the next year, 2023, 2024, my family that was our family vacation for that year was Disney World. And I was kind of like, so my mom and I kind of planned it together, but she paid for it because we were listen, that year in between jobs, struggling. Okay. But it was her and I planning it with our travel agent that we had at the time. And we finessed it to where we'd be in Hollywood Studios / Galaxy's Edge on my birthday. And so I had on a Rebel Alliance shirt and my birthday pin that they give you at Disney. Mm-hmm. And Ray was like, it's always nice to see an outline of the Rebels. I said, oh, hey, okay, thanks. Like I'm 12 years old.
Yes, so good. I can't wait. I can't wait.
If only there was a Galaxy's Edge here, we could go after Rebels Come. But I guess we'll wait till LA where the 3 of us can go. We can make content together. I'm manifesting it right now.
That's why I'm making my little stopover in LA. I'm hoping that I don't die from jet lag, and I'm gonna make my way there and just hang out there for.
Listen, the plane ride from LA to Dallas may be a little easier than if you come straight to Dallas from Australia. So.
Yes, it is 17 hours from Sydney to Dallas. So I was like, you know what? Let's find a stopover. Let's find a little layover on the way. Yeah. My God.
Are you flying alone? Are we getting into too much personal information here? Or?
No, you can. That's okay. Just me and my 10-man posse. No, I'm kidding. It's just literally just me.
Man number 1 right here.
My security detail.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Well, that's why see people can't approach me with pod racer sounds anymore. Oh, I have security guards.
Like, hey.
You got to keep them secured.
Gotta come on. No, I'm heading alone, but
okay.
I'm kind of chill. I'm chill with that because it's like, I'm gonna meet up with some people in LA. I'm kind of want to do Disney alone, not because I hate anyone in LA, but because I'm like. I kind of just want to wander around.
For sure.
Time. Yeah. No, not keep anyone up or trying to if people want to do rides or anything. I think I just want to stand where that Millennium Falcon is, and then obviously everyone talks about the Millennium Falcon there, but it's like the whole area. Like there's a giant life-size A-wing. There's just droids everywhere. There's
the sounds, the fighter engine sounds like it's
truly. I mean, once you make it past the I don't know how it is in Disneyland, but once you make it past the tunnel that leads you in, right, you're there. you're so full, encapsulated in just being on Batu. That's
so immersive.
It's such a vibe.
I don't know what happened to that footage, but you can see me and Hannah like, oh my God.
I was just thinking that 5 minutes ago. I'm like, we need to find that. We actually do need to find that again.
Somebody has to
film us on the ride. Did we film ourselves on the ride?
No, I don't think so. Because I only remember us and Chad on the ride. Whoever was filming us did not get on the ride.
Yeah. Oh man, I just wish we had that.
Have you guys done the lightsaber experience?
Yeah. No, I want to do that. Okay, so guys, listen.
I feel like I should.
The idea, one of the ideas I had for content was to go like after celebration or before celebration, go and do that. Like 2 or 3 of us just go do that, or build the droid.
It's the lightsaber experience is one of the coolest things I've ever done, and I did do it alone. Even though they told me I could have other people in with me, and I told my wife and my in-laws, and they're like, "Nah, that's okay." And then they left. That's when I got left officially.
Yeah, they were like, actually,
100% worth it. Would recommend doing it. As a fan, it's just chills. Like without giving anything away. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the videos or anything, but it's just
one of my favorite videos. Just chills. This wife is filming her husband. And he's like in tears. And at first I didn't realize what was going on. Like I knew they were clearly in line for something. And then he was like, I get to be a kid. And he's like, eyes red, boo-hoo balling. I get to be a kid again. And then it shows him doing the lightsaber thing. And I was like, yes.
Yeah. I went in and recorded the entire thing kind of like this. And you can hear me right at the end, just like choking up when everything is finished. It was such a cool experience.
I think that's the really fascinating thing with Disneyland. Why do you keep going out of it?
I don't know. Hello.
Like I'm still here. Like that's really funny. But yeah, the interesting thing with Disneyland and like those experiences is because it's very like they're just the people that work at Disneyland and like work at those like, and you see in the videos. That like work as the like resistance people or the people that make the experience. They're so in the galaxy, like they don't break that fourth wall. And I think as like adults and responsible, respectable adults, like you're like is the first reaction is to be like, oh, isn't this like they're clever for doing this and like what a cool interesting thing, and you're kind of all trying to be like, I know this is a bit, this is like how childlike, how interesting. But then I'm assuming, like, I'm kind of wanting to ask this a little bit like on your experience, Paul, but like by the end, like just a few minutes in that,
you're like okay,
you are the kid, you were the character in that world now, and you're like, that is kind of embarrassment is like gone. You're like, I'm in here.
Yeah, especially the crafter themselves, like the guy who was explaining the story and where everything came from. Truly after like 2 seconds of just being in there and be like, that's a guy who builds lightsabers on the daily. Like that's his job. He teaches younglings how to build lightsabers. Like you turn into that kid where you're like
I'm on this planet. I'm on another planet.
When they pull the crystals out.
Lightsaber teacher. Yeah, this isn't a guy that lives like 2 towns over and just like has a paycheck for this. No, that is a lightsaber teacher. That's who that is.
That's his job. Yeah, especially the part where they pull the crystals out of like the containers that they had on the back of like the tanks in Rogue One. So they've got the big orange containers that they were, the ones that they used to ship the kyber crystals off of.
Ilium.
No, not Ilum. What's the other one from Rogue One? Another desert planet. Jeddah. Thank you.
Jeddah.
Yeah. So
I love Jeddah, and I don't know why.
They pull the containers out of the orange container, and like everything is just so immersive. It's so good. It's so cool.
I love that.
Yeah,
you just feel fulfilled.
I also want to do a droid. I want to build a droid too.
I've not done
I can't do a droid. I'm just, my thing is like, like you can, I think you can ship it though. They do offer that.
You can have them shipped. Yeah.
So
how much that is. Yeah.
I don't know how much the droid is, but I did my lightsaber shipped it. It was $15 for shipping, and it was there before I got home.
For domestic, that's like really cool. That's like really cheap. Is that cheap? For me, that sounds cheap.
It was $230 for the lightsaber itself.
$15 shipping. 15 shipping. That's a bargain.
Yeah.
And like I said, I mean, we
pay $50 for shipping. Jeez.
We were there another 3 days, and it was
so
there
convenient.
before I got home.
Yeah.
Like it was
unreal.
Instant ship. It was crazy. Yeah.
Fantastic. I love that. Okay, anyway. I should look up the international shipping though. Like
that may be like that'll be an extra $100, please.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for a Disneyland to come to Australia. I don't know why because we have one in like Paris and Tokyo.
Yeah, Disneyland Sydney or something. Like
I reckon we don't have enough people here. I'm like we have such a small amount.
Well, because my next question was going to be: is there room in Sydney? Like,
there's definitely room because we're very like sprawled. It's a very sprawled city. Like we go very far. So I'm like, there's definitely room. But it's like I don't know. I feel like because isn't the population of California like 20 million or 30 million? Is that what's your population knowledge?
Population of California as of 2026, 39.35 million.
That is insane because I think in Australia we just hit a massive landmark, just benchmark that we've just hit 30 million.
Wow, they have more than Texas. Texas is only 3.2 million. 32.1 million. Sorry.
So even Texas has more population than the entirety of Australia. That's crazy. So I guess to Disney, that's probably not enough people here. I guess I don't know.
Well, with the World Cup,
kangaroos, a kangaroo population's probably higher.
Well, they'll get in. You know, they can be making stuff.
Right? They'll have issues with that because they'll hop the turnstiles to get in. They'll keep illegally getting in.
Yeah,
the kangaroos would always jump over, wouldn't they?
What were you gonna say about the World Cup?
Well, no, we were talking about the population stuff. I saw with the World Cup that, especially with Norway, that everyone was on top of this last World Cup. Norway's only got I believe a population of 3 million. So like to be talking about all of this and like for them to have blown up as much as they do, they talked about they're second in the world of drinking coffee to the US, third in the world of drinking Pepsi Max. And I think apparently Pepsi Max is big there. I don't know what's the difference. I'm not a pop drinker, so I don't know what's the difference between Pepsi and Pepsi Max. Is it like more caffeine? Does anyone know? Just sugar?
Even though it's called Max, Max is just the no sugar version. So I think it would be the opposite, but Max just means sugar.
You think it'd be like the zero or
Pepsi Max. Just no sugar.
But so that's so funny.
Why aren't you a soda drinker? Is that like a choice, or you just don't like the bubbles? Like
no. So it was a choice. Like 6 years ago, I decided like I'm just gonna stop drinking pop. Just cut out the sugar and everything. But my thing is I am a carbonation guy. And I didn't realize that until like
a sparkling. Are you a sparkling water guy?
I'm a big sparkling water guy. Big sparkling water.
That's where it's at.
Yeah.
What's that you got over there? The LaCroix or something, or the poppies or something? LaCroix. What's that?
LaCroix. Very much.
Is that water? Is that what that is?
It is a sparkling water. Yeah.
Okay. But it's like that's not.
The flavors are terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta learn all this. I don't know anything of your culture.
When you get here and someone offers you a LaCroix,
don't take it. Okay.
But yeah, so we went to Italy for our honeymoon last year.
Amazing.
Anakin. I did Lake Como. That was one of the coolest things I've done.
Wow.
Those photos are on my Instagram. One of the coolest things. What they don't tell you about Lake Como is the walk from the street to the villa. It is extremely long. Like we were walking it's almost like a 20-minute walk from the street to the villa. And they don't drop you off at the front door because it's a gate at the street, and there's a gate again once you get there, and then you still have another 10-minute walk to get into the villa. But where I was going was that's all it was just sparkling water, all of Italy, because they make it so easy. Everyone's got sparkling water everywhere you go. Whereas here it's a little bit more difficult. They're coming around, but not everywhere has sparkling water. So
yeah, there you go. There you go. The Italians know what's up. But yeah,
they know what's up.
There you go.
Espresso and sparkling water.
That's it. That's it.
We're getting close to our ending point, but
yes.
Your Star Wars hot take.
Ooh. That Luke Skywalker wasn't the most he isn't the best Jedi. And if you have that opinion, you're wrong. He wasn't ever like the best Jedi.
Like
the most
the epitome of Jedi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like what it means to be a Jedi.
Yeah.
Who
not to say I want to like it's not like he's bad or like I think he's a terrible Jedi, but
he doesn't live up to the title of Jedi.
Yeah. That is my hot take.
Who do you think is?
Easy. Plo Koon is the greatest Jedi.
There he is.
Oh,
so I'm ready. We talked we talked about it last week, so that was funny when I asked Gordon that exact question, like, who do you think is the epitome of Jedi?
And I was like, no, because he let Ahsoka leave.
Like it's not his. It wasn't his job. He's right there. There's my concept art of him with little Ahsoka, but it's not his job. It was not. He wasn't his master. Her master.
He knows that she needed to grow.
I'm ending the show. I'm gonna end it. No,
right. That's so good.
No, I love that. That's a perfect answer.
Yes. We all know my Finn and Poe should have been together, and as far as I'm concerned, they are. So,
talked about it.
I think there's also like hot takes I have that are more like less sort of in universe, more like external universe of like I think Qui-Gon should have died in Attack of the Clones and not Phantom Menace, and I think George made him die too early. It's like my thought, but that kind of not messes up, but like changes the story quite a bit for Anakin and like the timeline. But yeah, I think I would have made the gap from Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones shorter. I would have made that like 6 years.
I would agree, especially from what we saw in like the Star Wars Clone Wars, like the animated series. I think Qui-Gon should have gotten just a little bit more time with young Anakin.
Yes.
Like just some actual hands-on to make that loss of losing Qui-Gon that much stronger.
Yes. Because as much as it's like, oh, he was like the father figure. He was the father figure, but it was for like about 10 days. Like it was like, not to say that it wouldn't be traumatic, but like if we saw like them connect at Qui-Gon, like save Anakin in Anakin's eyes, and then like they start training for like a year or something. And
spinning is,
and they're like, ooh, there's one. But like, if they were like training together for like a year or something, he was a Padawan to him for like a year, and then he dies, and then Obi-Wan has to take over. I think that the whole impact of like Anakin's trauma of seeing his master die, and then having this weird, bitter brother relationship with Obi-Wan, I think that just would have been like times 10 if that was
that would have been
that's my other like external.
That's a good one. No, I like that a lot.
But also the prequels are perfect and I wouldn't change it really, so. I'm saying all that change nothing, but change everything, but change nothing at the same time.
But change nothing. Give us more, but don't change anything.
But don't change it. Just give us some more.
Love you and we care about you, but make it different.
Well, my friend.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for taking the time today.
So much. Yes.
Thank you. This has been such a pleasure. Just yapping about all these fun things and exciting things about life. And it's been so fun.
Doors always open. We'd love to have you back again.
Thank you. If
I know you're so busy.
No, it's but I am, but I'm also not. I not really. I'm just back here making beep boop sounds for 8 hours a day and 5 days a week. You know,
a personal question.
All I do.
Is Tamora Morrison that nice?
He is.
Okay.
He really is.
I
nice.
needed to know that because he seems like a gem.
I don't often get asked like what are people like off the camera, like not in the interview. He is like, if anything, he's probably actually more nice.
Yeah.
Because on camera, like he does like present, like not that he changes, but like off camera, like especially because I've had like a couple of interviews with him.
Yeah.
And he like kind of he knows.
He
like,
knows you
when I'm approaching. He's like,
you don't have to be. You don't have to be subtle about it.
Like this is just my personal interviewer. I was like, I'm happy to be known as that.
Right.
But like, like he is given me a kiss on the cheek. He's given my girlfriend a kiss on the cheek, being like, good to see you both again, like chatting about like what dinner he's gonna grab that night and what he's doing on the weekend. And he often has like family like with him. Like he's I don't know if it's a wife. I think it's just like a long-term partner he has.
And, partner,
he has he's got like a son who's like in his like 30s, and like he'll always get his son to like come and chat with us sort of like he's that nice. He's so lovely.
Good. I needed to know that.
So great. Yeah. And then it's just that he's more funny on camera because he's just like, hey, I'm Temura. Hey, Roha Nui. Yeah. It's cool. Cool guy.
All right. Thank you so much for taking the time today.
Thank you.
To sit down.
Thank you. I love you guys. Appreciate this.
Yeah.
So
if
fun.
you like I said, you are more than welcome back next week. If you're not,
thank you. I will. I'm actually low-key really want to because that would be so fun. That would be like
listen,
the same country doing this.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll give it a try. Give it a try. Try and help me beat that jet lag.
Yeah, I'll send you all the information like I did this week. It'll be the same information. I don't know why I'm acting like it's gonna be some different information.
It's the same website. We just changed some stuff up here and there.
Yeah.
Because on the cheek, how European of them. Yep.
It was. Yeah.
But where? I mean, I'm sure everyone can find you, but
can they though?
Where can they find you on the good old interwebs on Beyonce's internet?
Beyonce's internet. I love that. You can find me at TheRaeSide on Instagram, Facebook. Now I figured out Facebook.
Oh my god,
heck yeah!
Difficult app.
We were struggling even when we were doing
Facebook
our
back?
stuff.
It's kind
yes
of
and no, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like also it's its own thing.
Yeah.
YouTube, all at the RaeSide. Yeah. RAE side, not REY or something. I don't think it is, but yes, you can find me there, and I'll be making sounds and doing random bits over there. So yeah.
Yes.
Do you have anything to plug?
Rebel ScumCon. I think that's the only thing that's like crazy coming up. I hope to see everyone there. I cannot wait to see you, Jordan. I forget how tall you are in real life.
I know,
right?
Like, hey, buddy. Yeah.
Oh, the very first time I met Jordan. So I'm 6'2". I have size 14 shoe. I'm like, okay, I'm the biggest guy around for the most part. I meet Jordan. He's 6'4". He wears a size 15 shoe. I've never met that like more.
Yeah,
that
is a tall man. You are a tall. Yeah. To be emasculated at 6'2", that's something.
I mean, he's a giant. He gives the best hugs.
Right. Yes. Oh, that's
the best.
I'm so looking forward to that. I'm like, you are gonna solve like 80% of my life problems just by like.
Well, see, now I have to do better because I need to solve at least 85. So
that's true. Actually, fair. Like, what are you doing with this other 20% of my life problems?
Always room for improvement.
Always room for improvement. Yeah. So yeah.
Love
and
it.
Maybe one day all the three of us will be in the same room.
Yes, it's gonna be a
I would love it.
Yeah.
Yes. They're both super tall. Yeah, Paul and I are both really tall boys.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And I wouldn't change it. No, ain't no unfortunately. If I'm not allowed to be unfortunated by my own appearance, neither are you.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, thank you so much again. It's been an absolute pleasure and an honor. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Appreciate you.
Yes. Guys, you know where to find us.
Yep.
Tales from Beyond the Galaxy on everything. We haven't switched to Beyond the Galaxy. We're still working on some rebranding things. It's taking longer than anticipated, but that's because we want the best for you guys. You know,
there are some new things coming up.
Yes.
We are working on a full gaming channel where we might just sit down and play some games. There are some potential guests in the future.
Yes.
Not to spoil anything, but there's a lot in work.
Yes.
That some brand new as of this past weekend. So a lot in work.
And that's we're gonna get it done.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'm going to sit here and stall until I get to the end credit. Hannah, as you can see, some things never change.
Never change. I don't want them to change.
Yes, but Hannah, if I don't see you on Monday, I will see you in person on Thursday of next week, and we will have a good old time, guys. I promise I'm gonna try to do content. I'm going to give it the old college try.
I'm gonna just text you every day. Just like,
please,
make content.
Please
today.
do. Like, even though you're gonna be in Florida, please
make content.
Yeah, because it's gonna be a over 6 feet and handsome, and you say unfortunately, it's just Joey, our friend Joey.
We can't keep her any longer. We're holding her hostage. So man.
No, you're fine. I'm used to this. I'm transported back to 4 years ago. I'm like,
yeah, exactly. So, anyways, guys. Please join us next week as we talk about more things Star Wars and all that good stuff. But until then, may the force be with you.
May the force be with you.
Oh.